Hi everyone, in this video we will review what is new to the Graphical Scheduler, specifically what was added in version 1.3 and 1.4 of the Graphical Scheduler. So the newest version of the Graphical Scheduler as of the end of February 2021 is version 1.4. So there are a few changes in these versions and I will go through them quickly with you. So let's first navigate to the Graphical Scheduler. Alright, so perhaps the most noticeable change here is when you've got a production order operation selected, and I will select one just now, we will see some lines appear between the various operations of that very same production order. There are the lines. So these are lines that automatically appear. There's no configuration here required. Again, it's just to highlight the different operations of the same production order. The other thing that we've added in this version is the, and those that are familiar with Graphical Scheduler will notice this, it is the click to unselect. And there's also a refresh that occurs here. So as I have something selected, I can simply just click anywhere and it will unselect the operation. Okay, so the other changes that we've added here in the Graphical Scheduler can be visualized here with the various views or some views that I've created. So I'm going to go through them with you here. So the first one that I wish to show is going to be the grouped routing. So I've got a view here that I've configured for the group routing. And essentially what it does is it allows the various operations assigned to the same work center or machine center to be grouped. So you'll notice here that we've got two data sets actually. The blocks in black are the grouped routings, and the ones in blue are not grouped, as you can see. So there is the grouped routing here. So it helps indicate data in this fashion. All right, the next view I wish to show is the addition of late categories. And with the addition of the late categories here, we can use that to differentiate between different levels of how late production order operation may be. So I'm demonstrating this here in this view. You'll notice I've got three different colors here. I'm going to select the first one here and I wish to show you the details. So you'll notice here that there is a late category field on the release production order. Now this does require some configuration here. You'll see here from this list, we need to have the Graphical Scheduler late rules defined. So I have the following rules defined. And with that, I'm able to basically configure some styles and coloring according to the late rule in question. So the next thing I wish to show is the sort order that we've also added here onto the Graphical Scheduler. So you'll notice here the sort order changed very quickly, and that is because there is actually a way of configuring the Graphical Scheduler, or more specifically the view for this Graphical Scheduler, to say if you wish to have the sorting of the work and machine centers either by number, by name, or by defined order, that are basically just pulling the value from the Business Central Work Center or Machine Center. The next thing I wish to show is the job planning lines. So as we can see here, we are now displaying information not pertaining to production order operations, but to job tasks. So these are actually job tasks that we can see here, we can graph visually. So there is some configuration required, to see the resources on the left affected with the jobs. But essentially it is a simple data source on the Graphical Scheduler view. And here we can see the detail of this job task here in this example. The next view that I wish to show is the graph anything. Now this is essentially a way to use the Graphical Scheduler to graphically represent different things. So I'm not going to go too much into detail here, but I do wish to quickly display this. So it's possible to essentially select a specific table that can be configured here, and without going into too much detail, we've got the what, the when, and the where. And so in this example, we are looking at sales header information here, and we're basically just grouping it by bill to customer on the left. So to come back to the graphical scheduler with this view, we can see that we are displaying, now this is just Cronus data, we are displaying here various sales header information here, and this is the due date that we've got configured on the production orders, or the sales header. So that is essentially the bulk of the new additions that we've added to the graphical scheduler version 1.3 and 1.4. I wish to also mention that there are some things that have been added to the graphical scheduler setup, mainly the job planning lines, graph anything. Those are experimental functionalities, and that does need to be turned on in the setup for this to work.
Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great content.